Hi there. I'm thinking about which song I'm going to be singing at Dr. John's Solstice Party. And I must say, I don't enjoy performing, but I love to play when there are people ready to sing along. So come along with me while I read a bit about folk music and then join me in a Peter, Paul, and Mary classic. This is a story from Perfectly Paired, and it's titled Folk Music. I have a 3-inch thick binder full of old folk songs. Some were handwritten when I was a teenager. Many are copies made with old mimeograph machines. A precious few were typed on Christian Brothers stationery using Justin's portable typewriter from his college days. None of them have a scribed musical melody. Only about half have chords penciled in. That's the way of folk songs. If you don't know the tune or can't figure out the chords, it's too bad. Many of these songs are so embedded within that I need only to glance at the title to launch into the complete song with all verses and chords intact. Others whisper at me from a great distance. I can feel the melody, but it will not rise to flow into my consciousness. A long evening of strumming and singing defined the first time Brother Justin and I met. Strumming and singing continued on through our years together. During my time at UC Davis, we took out our instruments and led a song fest deep into the night almost every time we were at the Olmos house or a gathering somewhere. Those were the days when hootenannies were popular, and people, young and old, were ready to sing traditional folk songs, and those made popular by Peter, Paul, and Mary, the Kingtson Trio, Joan Baez, Pete Seeger, and others. Justin and I had a natural and effortless synergy when we sang. Our voices complemented each other. He a lively baritone, me a vibrant alto. Our voices always blended into an improvisational dance. We would weave in and out, alternately singing melody and harmony lines. One chord could signal the next song, and a quick glance would move us into a crisp ending, complete with a musical flourish. After we had children, we played less at home, but were still in demand at the Little Holy Family Church in Rutherford, near our home. We led the liturgical music most Sundays from a place up front, right next to the altar. The music helped the service come alive for everyone there. When our children were toddlers, they quickly learned that they would be unsupervised as soon as we picked up our instruments. Members of the congregation would smile and friendly hands would reach out to play with or corral our kids as needed. There was an elite group of women who commanded the back row of the church and who ultimately adopted our children on Sundays. Because they brought snacks for the children, they soon became known as the Cracker Ladies. As our children grew, they sometimes joined us up in the sanctuary by the altar to lead the singing. Their voices were strong and clear, beautiful reflections and blends of their parents. They later outdid us as they starred in musical theater, looking relaxed and accomplished on the stage. They never took up folk music, though. It was the music of our time, not theirs. I invite you to sing along with me. This is If I Had a Hammer by Peter, Paul, and Mary. I bet you know the words. I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morn, I'd hammer in the evening all over this land. I'd hammer out danger, I'd hammer out warning, I'd hammer out love between my brothers and my sisters all over this land. If I had a bell, I'd ring it in the morn, I'd ring it in the evening all over this land. I'd ring out danger, I'd ring out warning, I'd ring out love between my brothers and my sisters all over this land. If I had a song, I'd sing it in the morn, I'd sing it in the evening all over this land. I'd sing out danger, I'd sing out warning, I'd sing out love between my brothers and my sisters all over this land. Well, I've got a hammer and I've got a bell, and I've got a song to sing all over this land. It's the hammer of justice, it's the bell of freedom, it's a song about love between my brothers and my sisters all over this land. I hope you enjoyed our little sing-along. I encourage you to sing with your family and friends, or maybe just with your favorite radio station. It's good for the heart and the soul. And this is Divine Conversations with Bonny Meyer. I'll see you next time.